um, on the Tuesday night class, I had candles lit all around the let me see. Oh, hi, Belinda. Great to see you. I had candles lit all around my mat, and I was explaining about this Danish concept of hygge, where you the simple things that cultivate a sense of contentment and joy. And I was saying I would share my little book of hygge. So, yes, back to front, of course. That's the way it turns up in the book. And so I was going through it, and because I was talking about that concept of contentment, do you know? So just here before we start, I was going to read some of this. So watching the sunrise, sharing a meal, a good conversation with friends, these are the moments that leave us with an inner glow, a sense of satisfaction, fulfillment, and peace. And this feeling is known throughout Scandinavia as hygge, and is possibly the reason that Denmark is one of the happiest nations on earth. So the word hygge doesn't translate into a single word or phrase, but it can be understood as the feeling of finding joy in the simple pleasures of everyday life. And whether you're snuggled in front of the fire in winter or feeling the summer sunshine on your cheeks and the grass between your toes, hygge is a state of being that can be enjoyed all year round. And so this book will help you kindle this Danish feeling of coziness, peace, and contentment in your own life with simple quotes and ideas. And so the stuff is it's what we know, but it is great to be reminded that to be content is actually, a lot of it is with exactly what we have already. We need nothing more. Seeing the stars, playing games, having a cup of tea with a friend, going for a walk in fresh air, and all of these simple things, and doing them with awareness. So being conscious, yeah, this is a really lovely thing when we go for a walk or when we sit with our friends, to tune in and feel, yes, I'm feeling a little bit of hygge here. And it's, right, all of these things, all of these journeys, we have to keep working on them, right? Every day we have to eat healthy, every day we have to move, every day we have to be aware of those things that give us that feeling of contentment. Oh, Mary, hi, great to see you too. So then I was in Galway, visiting my parents there yesterday, and I found another book. I was at the petrol station picking up. I was drinking coffee, Christine, another one called It's Back to Front. It said, washing up is good for you. Mindful living, daily grind. I just opened the first page and I was reading, and I said I'd share with you guys. So each chapter, in a world where so much of the noise around us suggests we are not good enough as we are, and that we must seek to change, the stories in this book try to do something different. They aim instead to invite a stroll into the complex pathways of the mind, to discover the beauty of our own quirky individuality. And as we get more adept at feeling good about our own funny ways, we may become more able to warm to the same in others. Through tending ourselves, we may go some way to tending our world. And so I feel like this time we come together to practice, to calm the fluctuations of our mind, because that's the goal of yoga, to cultivate a feeling of well-being in our bodies, and to practice together. This is a really important part of our day and setting our tone to our day, and to cultivating that feeling of contentment where we are happy with what is and how we are. So on that note, let's come to sitting. So it's really lovely to see you all this morning. Oh, I'm going to check. I think, hi Rosaline. Did I say? I did say hello to you already. I'm going to just mute you, Mary, if you don't mind. There, you got it. And then I'll talk and that'll get me back. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to mute you, Angela, as well, if you don't mind. I'm going to mute everyone. Mute all. Yay. And so before we start, let's take a moment just to drop in. Who did I miss? Got you all. Okay, let me just count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my? What did I do with my pen? Got us. And so, come sitting anywhere that's comfortable for you. And let's take a moment just to drop in. And so, eyes closed. And accepting of our own quirky ways, that this journey is about discovering more and understanding more of our own true self, accepting ourselves, and doing all the things that support us to be the best version of ourselves as we go through the day. And so as you sit here, very consciously stop. And so whatever you're at up to now this morning, this is our hour in which to be fully present and in which to train our minds to be present. And every time we take a conscious breath and we stay conscious and present without judgment, that we witness, we build that witness consciousness, we are creating change in our neural pathways. And this is our long journey, where every time we practice, we create subtle change. And so we change with each practice, and we also change over time. And so we'll start this morning with Ego Eradicator, a great practice. So it's a breath of fire practice. So breath of fire, you exhale and draw the belly in. Okay, so we'll practice it first with our mouth open. So it's like you're panting. Over the next few weeks, I wanted to workshop a few different things, rotation in the arms and different things that I put a little bit more attention on, that we could kind of fine tune some alignment stuff and again, some of the breath stuff. So let's start here, hand on your belly, and as you exhale, draw the belly in. The inhale is passive. The exhale is what drives the breath of fire. And now close your mouth. And so the same breath, but through your nose. Inhale, exhale, even, but the exhale is definitely more dominant. If you're on the first few days of your menstrual cycle, then a long, deep breath. So Ego Eradicator, wonderful morning pose. So arms are up at 60 degrees, draw the fingers in, and then thumbs are pointing towards each other. Okay, we're going to go for 3 minutes. So close your eyes. Eye gaze towards the center of the forehead, and then breath of fire. And off you go. I'll talk a little bit. So every time you exhale, you draw the navel in. So really fantastic practice for the morning, activating the energy. stimulating the 72,000 nerve endings here at the navel center. What happens to about a third of people is we do the opposite. So we inhale as we draw the navel in. If that's you, just take a moment, stop, take a couple of breaths, and then come back and go slowly. Another thing that can often happen with breath of fire is we go a little bit too fast and then we run out of air because we don't breathe in enough. And so find your rhythm and don't worry about how fast you go, right? Speed comes with time. Eye gaze to the center of the forehead. Don't let the mind wander. Stay very focused. Nearly there, stay with it. Now take a deep inhale and feel, don't look, bring your thumbs a touch overhead. Reach your fingers straight up, squeeze up to your pelvic floor, chin slightly in, eye gaze center of the forehead, hold your breath. And then when you're ready, exhaling, make a big arc with your arms, a big circle. Hands touch the floor, and then rest your hands, palms facing up for a moment, and just tune in. So cultivating our ability to notice, to be aware of subtlety within ourselves. And so getting to understand our quirkiness, our uniqueness. And so just notice in you the effect of the ego eradicator. Maybe an enlivening of your energy. Maybe you feel your mind more focused. I take a few more breaths here. Very nice. So let's come around to all fours. This morning's class, we're going to focus on really creating space through the torso. So inhaling arch, exhaling round. So a twisting practice, but also going to do a lot of lengthening, stretching into the torso, the side body. So that feeling of kind of removing stagnation, creating a bit of space. And so have that intention here as you're moving. Inhaling, arch, really lengthen, tailbone up, chest lifts, and as you exhale, round and really squeeze. And maybe just, if you're comfortable, pick up the pace a little bit, warming up the spine. Really nice. Come back to neutral now. So you're now arched, now flexed. Inhale to the center. And as you exhale, look over your left shoulder and draw the left hip toward the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And then the other side. So as you look over your right shoulder, the right hip kind of draws, the left side of the waist lengthens. Let's do a few more side to side. Inhale and then exhale. So firing up the obliques here. Do one more each side. And so the next one, I want you to think of the navel going like a circle. So it goes down, round, and up. So it goes down and then comes up. So it's like you're going in the other direction from cat-cow. So you're trying to make a circle with your belly button. So it goes down and then round and then comes up and draws in and then down, round. And now go the other direction. Really nice. Step your knees back so they're not beneath your hips now. Inhale forward, exhaling back, big circles. And other direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. Really nice. And now come back, knees beneath the hips. Extend the left leg long. Flex the foot, gives you a little bit more feedback, so the heel pointing away, and then the right arm extends. And then here, make sure that you haven't dropped and arched in the back, so draw the navel in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee draws in, elbow towards the knee. 3 more. Inhale, extend, and you're in neutral spine, so not arching. Navel's in, and then exhale, squeeze. 2 more. One more. Bring that foot down and the hand down, go straight to the side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drawing in. Last one. Really nice. And now step the right foot forward between your hands. And so right foot forward. And the right knee is over the left ankle. Reach up and make like a box. So hold on to your elbows. So right elbow, hand also left elbow, left hand also right elbow. And sinking down. So inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, sinking down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Breathing. Feeling your body. 1 more. And exhale. And now reach the arms. And then here, I want you to, this part of your arm, which is the back of your arm, I want you to turn it. So the back of your arm, this part here, is facing forward. And then draw the shoulder blades down the back and soften the back of the neck. And so feel how that kind of draws the scapula in, broadens across the back, and then opens just here in the back of the neck. So this part of your arm draws forward, okay? So you end up with the baby fingers facing towards the front of your mat, and then relax the top of your back, the back of your neck. So you can feel a bit of space there, but also there's activation in the upper back. And then lift the chest. Really nice. Let's bring the hands down, step back into plank. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, I want you to turn your heels to the left. Inhale, come back up onto your toes and turn your heels to the right. And now strong here, right? So navel in, nice strong plank. Try not to drop at all, that your hips aren't dropping. Inhale to center. Let's do one more each side. Heels to one side. Inhale, center. Heels to the other side. Really nice. Inhale, center. And then exhale, come all the way to the floor. Inhale into cobra. As you exhale, drop one shoulder, look over the other. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the other shoulder. Inhale to center. Lift the chest, shoulder blades down your back. Exhale back into down dog. So take a full inhale. Fill up. And then as you exhale, feel pelvic diaphragm, thoracic diaphragm lift and deepen. And now here, left foot forward between your hands, right knee down. Reach up again, box. So one hand holds the opposite elbow. And then lift in the chest. Look up. Inhale, straighten. Lift a little bit. And then exhale, sink in a bit more. If you need anything under your knee, please pop a pillow underneath. Maybe fold your mat. Sink in. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. And exhale. And now release and reach the arms up. And then turn. So baby fingers up the sides of your hands. The side of your hand facing the front. And that back part of your arm here is turning towards the front of your mat. And then soften the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. And lift the chest. Maybe look up or look to the horizon. Really nice. Hands either side of the front foot. And now right foot joins the left top of your mat and fold in. So let's bring the right hand to either the left shin, ankle, or the floor. And here, think of the right hip drawing back so we don't move in the hips. Left hand to your waist, and now start turning your navel. Turn your ribs, and then turn your shoulders. Left hand to your shoulder, and then left arm reaches up. And breathe here, fill up. As you inhale, breath goes in your nostrils, down your chest, filling up. Diaphragm descends, belly expands, pelvic diaphragm widens. And then as you exhale, pelvic floor lifts, navel draws in, breath leaves the lungs, and you twist. Let's do another one like that. Inhale, expand, fill up. Ever so slightly soften out of the pose. And as you exhale, twist. Really nice. Left hand down. Now let's go to the other side. So left hand either shin, ankle, floor, foot, wherever it works. Right hand to your waist. And try to keep the two sitting bones, like the spotlights on them, they're still facing straight back so you don't turn in the pelvis. And then turn the navel to the right, the ribs to the right. Right hand to your shoulder, right arm up. As always, we're always mindful of the neck. So you can look down or you can look up, whatever, or out to the side, whatever works in your body. This journey of understanding ourselves at the physical level, getting in tune and sensitive to ourselves at the energetic level, and then really cultivating a strong relationship with our mind so we become the masters. we learn to calm the fluctuations. Really nice. Right hand comes down. Excellent. Hands to the shins or the floor, the feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold in. And then push into the feet. A flat back but not arched. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, hands to heart, heart, heart. So I just wanted to do a little bit about that folding forwards, okay? So inhale, reach up, and then stay here. As you exhale, rotate so that part of the arm faces forward, the back of the neck softens. Really nice. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward, and it's a hinging at your waist. The spine comes along for the ride, so we don't arch. Okay, so we want to really be mindful. The back stays flat, the navel stays in, and we fold in. Inhale here, you lengthen, lift the heart, and yes, there's an arch. And then you exhale and you fold in. And now we hinge at the hips. So the hips are moving, and the spine comes along for the ride, and we're strong in the navel. Inhale, reach up. And again, this back of the arms facing forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Really nice. Let's flow a little bit. Inhale, reach up. Interlace your hands, index finger reaching up. And as you exhale, lean to one side. And have this sense of no rush. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. Conscious of your breath. Inhale to center. And now we'll take a twist here. So as you exhale, the right arm goes forward. The left arm comes back. And the hips stay facing forwards. Inhale, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, go to the other side. So right arm back, left arm forward, and revolve. Inhale, reach both arms up. And now just hinge at the hips, draw the navel in, the spine is moving along, we're not arching. Lovely. So protecting the lower back as we lower. Inhale, lift your heart, lengthen tailbone, crown of the head away from the tailbone, shoulder blades down your back. And then exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Just one breath here. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, hands down, step back and lower. So coming halfway or all the way, use your knees or no knees. And then inhale into up dog or cobra. And then exhale into down dog. So down dog is an inversion. Firm your thighs. Breathing here. As you inhale, fill up, breath goes down your body. As you exhale, breath leaves the body, going from the pelvic diaphragm all the way up, and sink a little more into the pose. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee down, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, hands down. Left foot joins the right, top of your mat, folding. Inhale all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's do the same again. Inhale, reach up, look up, interlace your hands. And as you exhale, lean to one side. Inhale to the center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. As you inhale, come back to center, really reach and lengthen. And then let's take that twist. So as you exhale, one arm comes forward, the other goes back. Really nice, that feeling of creating space. Inhale. Breath is key to this, so full breaths. Inhale, reach up. And that folding forward, draw the navel in, hinge at the hips, strong in the legs. That's it. Inhale, lift your heart. Really lengthen, back of your neck is long. And now left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, hands down, step back and lower, halfway or all the way. Inhaling up, dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. And so that same action we were doing when we were standing, the outside of your arms turning towards the front of your mat. So it creates this, you guys stay in it. So you're turning this part of your arm and it's ever so slightly rotating. You're pushing into your hands and it creates this space in the scapula and then soften the back of your neck. One more breath here, fill up. And fully empty. And then when you're ready, left foot steps forward, right knee is down. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, hands down, right foot joins the left, folding in. Lead with the heart, strong in the core. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. So let's come into chair pose, feet are together, bend your knees. And think of tucking your tailbone under, creates a bit of space in the lumbar spine, and the pubic bone draws up, sinking down, arms reach. And we're going to do a little bit of that Kapalabhati, the breath of fire again. So as you exhale, draw the navel in, exhaling through the nose. Create a bit of heat here. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, step back to plank. And then lower, halfway or all the way. Drop your knees if you need to. Listen to your body. Inhaling up, dog or cobra. And exhaling back into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. And then open the right hip. And opening the right hip, draw this left sitting bone underneath. So rotating the left hip, drawing the left hip under to open the right hip. Check you're even in both of your hands, both of your shoulders. And then bend that right knee, breathing. So drawing the right knee towards the ceiling. Drawing that right heel as if it's going towards the left shoulder. Press into the left foot. Even in both of your hands. And then draw the front ribs in. And then very carefully inhale, straighten the right leg. And parallel, so the right hip now is facing the floor. Inhale here. We're going to do fallen triangle. So right foot comes to the outside of the left hand. So it's on the floor. Okay, so it's on the outside of the left hand. Keep both hands down. Or left hand goes up and ground that left foot. So the left foot goes down, left arm goes up and open and breathe. So again, there's creating space in the torso. And so find the version that works for you. Might be left hand down or left hand up. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Strong in that left leg, push into the left foot, lift the hips. Last breath. And then left hand down, step back to plank. Let's go through vinyasa. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full breath here. And then when you're ready, left leg rises straight up. And then turn the right from the outer right hip, draw it in. And then that turns the left hip. Keep pressing into that right heel. And then bend the left knee. And now here, think of the left knee going towards the ceiling. That left foot drawing towards the right shoulder. And press evenly into both of your hands. Draw the front ribs in so the spine is long. And breathe. And then very carefully inhale, straighten. So straighten the leg and parallel the hip. And then exhale, left foot outside the right hand. So wherever it comes to, ground that right foot. And then either keep the hand on, and you can feel lovely twisting there, or lift that right arm up. And now very strong in that right foot. Right foot is strong, open in the chest, lift the left hip. Shoulder blades down your back, so you're not hunching in your neck. And full breaths. And let's carefully come out. So right hand down, step back into plank. Full inhale. Exhale, lower, use your knees and knees. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhaling back into down dog. Full inhale. And long exhale. One more like that. Full inhale. And long exhale. Bend your knees, look between your hands, and walk, step, or hop top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen, lift your chest. And exhale, fold in. Firm the legs, hinge and lift up. Come all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's go again. Inhale, reach up. Interlace your hands. And as you exhale, lean to one side. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, lean to the other side. As you inhale, come to center. And as you exhale, take that twist. So one arm forward, the other back. Hips stay facing forward. Turn in the torso. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, other side. That's it. Feels great. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, fold forward. So navel in. As you exhale, hinging at the hips. Great, great. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, step back to plank and lower, halfway or all the way. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhaling into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten and parallel. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Left knee can come down as you make the transition. Let's take an open twist here. So left hand down, firm left thigh up, right outer hip in, right hand to your shoulder, and then open up. And so here we want to open in the chest, open in the torso, and not move in the pelvis if possible. See, can you sink a little lower so the hips go down, and then lift the left thigh, push into the left heel, and breathe. Inhaling, fill up. And as you exhale, open a little more, twisting. One more like that, inhale. And exhale, opening. Really nice. Right hand down. And now ground your left foot. And check your heel. I'd say step your right foot out a bit to the right, so you have a bit of extra space. Right heel to the left heel. And then coming up for warrior one. So reach the arms. Sink into the front knee. Draw that left hip forward, right hip back. Push into the back foot. And again, that part of your arm, the back of your arm, rotating forward and create space. Shoulders, upper back. And we're going to take a twist here, so we're counterintuitive. Right foot is forward, so inhale, reach both your arms. And as you exhale, left arm goes forward, right arm comes back. We'll do 5 of them. Inhale, reach up. If it feels like too much with your left heel down, come onto the toes of that back foot. As you exhale, revolve. 3 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And last one here, inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten the front leg. And then maybe shorten the stride a little bit. As you exhale, I want you to bring the hands behind. So either fists together, or hold your elbows, or perhaps reverse namaste. So either fists, elbows, or reverse namaste the hands, whichever works. So both legs are straight now. Inhale, lift your chest. And shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, hinge and lean and reach forward. So left hip draws forward, outer right hip draws in. Firm that front leg. Push into the big toe of the right foot. So the front foot very stable. Your base of the big toe, base of the little toe, in the middle of the heel. Creating that stability. Push into the back foot. And breathe here. Try to create length in the back of the legs, back of the neck rather. Nice deep breaths, one more. Really carefully inhale, coming all the way up. And now right hand to your waist, left hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And as you exhale, left hand is going to come down on the outside of the right foot. We're going to go in 3 times before we hold. So coming down as you exhale. And then as you inhale, come back up. So no rush. So as you exhale, left hand comes towards the outside of the right foot, right outer hip draws in, push into the back foot, left leg is steady. And we're going one more time, inhale, coming up. And this time we're going to stay down. So left hand might come to the inside of the foot this time, might come to the bottom of the leg, whatever works. And so the left hand is down. Draw that left frontal hip forward. Draw the right outer hip in. Maybe the left hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Doesn't matter, it can stay on the inside. And then start turning your torso. So turn your navel to the right, your shoulders, your ribs. If you start looking up, your balance may go. And so often in this pose, it's handy to stay looking down. But on the other hand, you may have the balance to look up. If it's in your repertoire this morning, right hand to your right shoulder and right arm reaches up and twist. Now use the breath here. So fill up on the inhale. And as you exhale, twist. revolve. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, fill up. Really focused. Exhale, twist, revolve. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Right hand down. And now keep both hands down. Come onto the toes of the back foot. We're coming into warrior 3 and then into a twisting half moon. So stand onto your right foot and bring your hands forward. Your left toes are facing the floor, and then bring your hands to your waist. So hands can stay on your waist, hands can reach back, or you can bring the arms forward. Arms forward puts a lot more pressure on the core and the torso. Breathing. It's called warrior 3. That's it. Keep that left frontal hip facing the floor. Now right hand to your waist, left hand to the floor. And then if it's comfortable, right hand to your shoulder, right arm reaches up. So the left toes of feet are flexed and the toes are facing the floor. You're turning in the torso. We'll just do 2 more breaths here. And as you breathe, as you exhale, twist. Both hands down, a brief standing split, so hands back to your foot, left leg up. I know that outer right hip is speaking to you. Draw the torso in, 1 last breath, you've got it. Exhale, and now left foot joins the right. Whew. And let's come into chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms. And as you exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. It can be the right forearm, either right, whichever works. Check both your knees are staying together. Your hips go straight back. And as you exhale, push the right elbow against the knee and revolve. One more breath. And exhale. Now come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms. And let's exhale the other side. So left elbow outside your right knee. And now very carefully, we're going to keep the arms as they are. We're going to step the left leg back. So start by squeezing the knees together. Lift the left foot and then step it back. So in a high lunge, twisting. One more breath. So you exhale, revolve a little more. And then very carefully, let's come up into warrior 2. So nice now, the right hip got a lot of work, right? So bend the front knee, inhale, straighten. Exhaling, bend. 2 more like that. And go lower than you normally would, because we're not holding it. So try to get that front thigh parallel if you can. Last one. And exhale. Now stay there. Right hand up, left hand slides down. Reverse warrior. So twisting, creating length. Shoulder blades down your back. Back of your neck is long. Sometimes it's nice if you're comfortable with it to close your eyes. And so feel right side expands as you inhale, and then as you exhale, lengthen. One more breath. And exhale. Really nice. Both hands down. Let's go through vinyasa. Take your time. So very long standing sequence on one side. Really nice. So let's go to the other side. When you're ready, left leg rises, inhale. And then bend the knee, open the hip as you exhale. Inhale, straighten and parallel. And exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Remember, right knee can come down for that transition. Walk the left foot out to the right, left. Right hand down and left arm up. Inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, open. That sweet feeling of creating space. Deep breaths. When we create this lovely flexibility, this flow, this movement in our bodies, it creates the conditions for a mind to settle. And so the physical postures are so that we don't have a discomfort in our bodies. And so then the mind can settle and focus and tune into our hygge, right? Our contentment with what is. Really nice. Left hand down. And let's ground the back foot. Walk the left foot out to the left a little bit. Warrior one. So bend the front knee. Check your stride, that is the right length for you. And then reach the arms up. Let's try that again. The outer arm rotating forward. And then that space in the upper back and neck and shoulder blades down your back. So it should have a feeling of activation of the upper back, but also the sense of a little bit of spaciousness right up below your neck. And let's take the twisting, right? So inhale, reach. And as you exhale, right arm forward and left arm comes back. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, revolve. Feel the breath and the twist. Really nice. 2 more. And exhale. And last one. And rotate. Really nice. Inhale, reach the arms, straighten the leg. Might like to shorten your stride a little bit. Exhale, hands behind your back. So either knuckles together, hold your elbows, or reverse namaste, whatever works for you. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your heart. And now as you exhale, reaching forward, so collarbones wide, chest leads, right hip draws forward, outer left hip draws back. And then check that triangle in that front foot. So the big toe presses down, feel the mound of the baby toe, the middle of the heel. And breathe, relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. And now very carefully push into the front leg, lift the chest and come all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands. Left hand to your waist, inhale, right arm reaches. And we go in and out 3 times. So as you exhale, right hand comes down towards that left foot. Right hip draws forward, outer left hip draws in. 2 more, inhale, reach up. If your stride feels too long, shorten it. You feel it in your body. Posture can feel very different depending on how far apart your legs are. And especially also the distance between your feet, right to left, can also have a big impact because it affects how much space you have in your sacral area. All of these ones with the 1 foot forward, the asymmetrical, I think it's quite nice to have a little bit of extra space. So the left foot's a little bit to the left of the right. You're not on a tightrope. You're not in the same line on your mat. So let's keep that right hand down. Left hand's on your waist. And it can be nice sometimes to start with the right hand on the inside of the foot, so the big toe side, and then start to turn. So turn the navel. Firm the legs, and then the hand may come to the outside. This is where you may stay. Your left hand may come to your shoulder and reach up. And here again, you may stay looking down. You may look out to the side, or you may look up. But deep breaths. Firm the legs. As you exhale, revolve. And again, try not to round in the shoulders. See, can you have that little bit of space in the upper back? stacking the bones, lengthening the muscles, moving the energy, removing stagnation, stimulating the internal organs by contracting the muscles around them. So this lovely work happening at all different levels in our body. And then we have this steady mind, so we can feel strong sensation, but we observe it equanimously without reaction. Really nice. Left hand down. So now both hands down. We're coming into strong standing balancing work. So warrior 3 into evolved half moon into standing splits. Okay, and bend that standing knee if you need to. So start by standing on that left foot. The right leg goes straight back, hands to the floor. And you may keep your hands on the floor. Sometimes it's nice for a little support. You may have a chair or something that you'd like to hold on to. And then you can work more on the standing element. You may like to reach your arms back. Or you might like to reach your arms forward. And again, that action in the arms, so rotate. So now this back of the arms rotating towards the floor and that space in the upper back. And breathe. Let's just do one more breath here. Really nice. Now left hand to your waist. Right hand to the floor, and it's a good step forward of your left foot, and then start turning. So left navel turns to the left rather. Toes, right toes face floor. Ribs rotate. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Inhale, and as you exhale, revolve. So strong work here. That left outer hip's definitely talking to us. And revolve. One last one. And now both hands down. Hands are at your foot and come into a standing split. So right leg up. Draw the chest in towards your thigh. Really nice. Let's come into both feet together, chair pose. Reach your arms. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow outside the right knee. Both knees squeeze together and rotate. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Reach both arms. And let's go to the other side. So right elbow now outside the left knee. We take one more breath here. And then we're going to turn it into a twisted standing lunge. So stepping firmly on the left leg. Bend the right leg up. And then step it back. And breathe here. Just one more breath. Great work. That's very strong. Okay, come up. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. And exhale in. That should feel so nice. Inhale, straighten. So those holes really strengthening, and then really nice now to mobilize into that left hip and straighten. Let's go into reverse warrior. So right hand down, left arm reaches, relax the shoulders. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes. Check that that left knee is over the second or third toe. It hasn't started to draw in. And those full breaths, so expand as you inhale. And then as you exhale, sink a little more. Again, relax the shoulders. And exhale. Really nice. Coming back up, hands down. Let's go to last vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Push back into child's pose. And then reach the arms back behind you. And tune into your breath. So notice The back body expanding as you inhale. And then exhale. Really nice. Let's come around to lying on our back. And straight away, feet are wide, toes pointing out, knees are bent. Let both of your knees fall to the right. And then right foot onto your left thigh. Left arm reaches over. See, can you relax a little bit here? And then right foot down, come up and go the other side. And then release that left foot and then lengthen your legs long. Let's come into a Shavasana. So completely relax. Eyes soften. Feel as though your eyes are sinking back towards the back of your head. Your face and jaw come slack. Feel all of your masks falling away. Muscles around your mouth relax. Your tongue softens towards the back of your throat. Your chest relaxes. Feel all the way down your arms, to the palm of your hands, to your fingertips. Release and relax. And now feel that sense of ease in the whole abdominal area. And become aware of your hips. Standing poses, a lot of work there. And see, can you, as if you're breathing into your hips, really feel them relax. And then down your thighs, down your legs, all the way to your toes. And as you lie here for a few minutes, have the sense of your tingling, vibrating, pulsing energy moving through your body. And you just relax. Let go of any holding. Let go of any effort. And even notice here, is there somewhere where you're holding? Maybe lower back, maybe shoulders. And don't let the surface mind drag you back up to the waves and where they're at the top. Dive back in. Very nice. So begin to introduce some movements back into your body. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingers. Draw your knees into your chest. And roll onto your right side. And here on your right side, just take a moment and just notice how you feel. Just tuning into how you are in your body, in your mind. And then carefully coming up. And so sitting for a moment, any way that's comfortable. You mightn't like cross-legged, you might prefer your feet on the floor, whatever works. I'm just so grateful for this morning, for this practice, for this time together. These are the everyday things we do that make our lives so rich. And so thank you so much for getting up this morning and taking care of yourself. That you're a lighter, brighter person heading out into the world. And I will send some of the little pages from that book, but just to remember that we already are enough. We already, the keys to contentment are right here, right now. It's a beautiful day. I hope you get an opportunity to spend some time outside. And namaste. Thank you so much.